Hey guys, it's Kathy here with another video. Today I am binding notebooks for back to school. So I made this picture in an AI program. I've showed you that in another video. And then I made the paper double-sided and put cardboard on the back. All right. So I have a new binding machine. I had one before and I demonstrated it, but it was the cone binding with the plastic coils. But I wanted a wire one because I think that looks just so much better. So I'm going to show you how I bind, how I bound this book. But before that, let me show you another book that I'm going to be making and selling in my store. And this is a kindergarten readiness book. I haven't finished it yet. I'm going to laminate all the pages so when the child works on it, the parent can erase it or the child and start over. But it'll have the basic thing kids need to start kindergarten. It'll have practicing writing, their shapes, their numbers 1 through 10. For example, they will just bubble in 1 here, 2 there. It'll also have, it will be personalized to the child's name. So once they order one, the parent, they can tell me the child's name and it'll have one in there that just helps them practice their own particular first name. It'll have sight words and it'll have the ABCs in there. Yeah, so I'm a retired librarian, but the last 2 years I have been filling in for kindergarten and I did 2 full years for maternity leaves, which means I worked on the first day of school and the last day of school. So I worked the entire year. And so I've learned that a lot of students come in unprepared. You know, their parents just don't know what all they have to know to be successful in kindergarten. And so these are the things, if they can master these things in this book before kindergarten, they will be ahead of the game. All right. So those will be in my, either my Macari or my Etsy store, maybe even my eBay store, probably in a couple days, and I'll leave a link in the video whenever it's ready. So today, and these will be too, these are just notebooks for back to school, and I have different ones. Let me show you. That's a kitty. I have a dog, a little girl, another little girl. Hope I'm not going too fast. I haven't done these yet. I'm going to be doing these, but this is a bunny, another girl, a little boy, an anime scene, another boy, and a bunny rabbit. All right, so I'm going to get all those done, and they will also be able to be mailed to you from one of my stores. So I will leave a link when they're all ready. These will probably be ready before the kindergarten one because I want to make sure I have enough instructions in there, and I have to laminate all the pages. On these, I probably won't laminate the pages in these, but in those I will. All right, so let's get started. The first thing I want to do is, now this will do A4 and A5 paper. These numbers across tell you where, you know, to put it. So depending on where you want your holes, there's a lever on the side that allows you to go to the edge of the paper or further in. There's a tray here to dump out all of your paper that cuts out. Up here is where you put the coils. Right here is where you lay them to put them on the paper. And then up here is where you close them. All right. So let's get started. I'm going to do the first and last page first. And the last page is cardboard. Now this says it will do up to 12 sheets of paper, but I find that 8 is a better number to do. So that's kind of what I do, is like maybe 8 sheets. 5 is even better. But my notebooks have 25 sheets in them. I can make them bigger, but right now that's what I'm going to be doing, is 25 sheets. All right. So there we go. And we'll just keep doing this until we get them all done. It's not very hard at all. My comb binding one there was a little learning curve on that one. I don't know why it was so difficult for me, but I finally mastered it, but then I didn't like it. But I'll still use that for like training booklets and things like that. But for cutesy books like this, I just like the coils. And I have all different color coils. But today I'm just going to be using black for this demonstration. Now this one has about 8 or 9 sheets, so it's going to be a little harder to do it. But I still was able to do it. All right. So now we have all of our sheets done. And what I like to do is take all of my white sheets or my writing sheets and put a clip around them so they'll be together. And then I get my coil, which I'm going to use this. Is this the one I'm going to use, or is this the one that I don't think I want to use that one? I think that's the one that I tried earlier and I squeezed it too hard and it messed up. So let's do this one. Let me get it loose and I'll come back. All right, guys. There are some little spokes here. And so you put the binding here, the coil, and then you put the papers on with the back cover and the front cover backwards. The back cover is on and the front cover is backwards. All right. And then you lift this up just like that. Kind of roll it so it won't come out. And then you put it, let me see, I don't want to go too far. All right, then you put it up here. Make sure everything is still down, all your papers. And once you get it the way you want it, just pull this handle down. Let's see. I really need to be standing up for this. Let me move it closer to me. All right, and that's it. That's how you bind a book. Now, of course, mine did not stay in, so I'm gonna just hand weave it back through. And these are the things that happen when you're on camera. But I'm just gonna push it back through and twist it. And sometimes it just needs a little encouragement. There we go. All right, let's try that again. Now, I saw this on a video that you're supposed to put that toward the back, so I'm not sure if that's really true or not. Maybe you're supposed to put it this way and then toward the back. That would make a little more sense. So let's try it that way and see what happens. Yeah, so you put it the other way. Okay, I was doing it the wrong way. You put it backwards in there. Now that we have it, we can just open our book, and there we go. Now, as you see, there's a little extra here, but I have some pliers that I'll just cut that off. I actually have some other pliers I'm going to use because this one you got to get way up in there, but I have some other pliers, and I think I put them up. I did, so I'll do that off camera. But yeah, you just cut that off and then use your pliers to turn it up so that the pointy part will not stick out. And then you have yourself a nice notebook. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment. I'll try to get to answer them as soon as I can. And again, this has been Kathy from Kathy's Jewelry and Crafts, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.